Ask somebody a few years out from knee replacement if they can kneel. Half of them will tell you they can't. I hear it all the time in clinic, and future patients hear it from their friends. My neighbor had her knee done, and she says she can't kneel anymore. So let's settle this today. Can you kneel after a knee replacement? Yes, you can. And I'll show you how to get back to it. Here's what most people actually mean when they say, I can't kneel. They don't mean the knee won't bend. They mean it's tender, it's sore, it's uncomfortable when they get down on it. And that part is real. I'm not dismissing it. Here's why it happens. When we replace a knee, we work through the front of the knee, whether the incision is down the middle or like I tend to do now on the side so I can do subvastus. Either way, the skin nerves, the small tiny skin nerves get disturbed. That's not a mistake. It's unavoidable. We operated on your knee. So after surgery, those nerves are sensitive. When you put your body weight down on that skin, it just feels wrong. Not damaged, but sensitive. And that difference matters because sensitive nerves can be retrained. 2 promises before the how-to. Promise 1, once your incision is completely healed, you're allowed to kneel. For most of my patients, that's around 4 weeks. It's individualized. Your incision has to be healing well, but at 4 weeks, that's a pretty good measure of when people can start kneeling. Promise 2, you will not damage the artificial parts. Let me say that again because I want it to stick. Kneeling will not hurt your implant. Not at 4 weeks and not at 4 years. The metal and plastic don't care if you kneel on them. The only thing complaining is the skin, and the skin can be retrained. The training has a name. It's called desensitization. Here's the progression I tell my patients to follow. Starting around 4 weeks, once the incision is healed, you can start to kneel, but kneel on something very soft, a cushion, a folded blanket, a gardening pad, and start with short periods of time, maybe just a minute or 2, and then gradually allow those periods to go longer and longer, and gradually kneel on more firm surfaces like soft carpet, then maybe firm carpet, then maybe a padded floor. The more you kneel, the better it feels. And the more you kneel, the faster it feels better. The opposite is also true. If you never kneel, you'll always be tender when you kneel. I tell my patients this even 5 or 10 years out from surgery. It's never too late. The nerves can still adapt, but you have to kneel through it. My favorite proof of this concept comes from my Catholic patients. They need to kneel. For them, it's not optional. It's part of worship every single week, so they commit to it. And they're often the first ones kneeling comfortably because they know if I keep doing it, it'll get better and better. I tell them that. Whatever your reason, the garden, your trade, getting down on the floor with grandkids, your faith, kneeling is worth bringing back into your life. And it's absolutely possible. And the research agrees. Studies that actually watch patients kneel find something very interesting. Many people who say they can't kneel can if they just try. A lot of people avoid kneeling because nobody ever told them it was safe. So let me be the one to tell you, it's safe, it's allowed, and it gets better with practice. One clarification for the comment section. When your friend with a knee replacement says she can't kneel, she's not wrong about how it feels. She means it's sore. Most likely, nobody's ever walked her through this desensitization. Share the video with her or him. Quick recap. Once the incision is fully healed, about 4 weeks for most people, start kneeling on a soft surface for short duration, and then build to a firmer surface for longer duration. You will not damage the implant ever. And the more you kneel, the better it feels. There's a companion article that goes through this whole progression, and it's linked in the description below. If you've had a knee replacement, tell me all about it in the comments. Can you kneel? Thanks for watching.